was really good. All right, this is my first drive on 10.11. We all just got it. I think that everybody is kind of doing their first drives right now, so I haven't gotten any feedback other than that Andre Carpathy seems to think that this build is pretty awesome. So I'm hoping that it's good. That creeping and turn that it just got, it has missed that the last couple of versions. So that was good. Now, interesting there, it usually swings out wide on that turn, but it didn't this time. It took it normally, and it didn't freak out that there was a car parked parallel early in when it made the turn. It often thinks that it needs to drive down the right side of the road because, I guess it's not aware that it's on a one-way street. And so sometimes it takes those turns out wide. Ooh, this is good. Ooh, it got over. It doesn't always get over here. I'll have to keep doing that to see if it was a fluke, but that was really good. Now we're having to creep across the railroad tracks and then go around this construction. Oh, interesting. It's not following the navigation. Huh. Let's see. I'll let it correct it. I don't really have time for this, to tell you the truth. Oh wow, this is a road that I have never driven down ever. So I mean, I haven't even driven down it as a resident here. So okay, the speed limit is wrong. It thinks that the speed limit is 30 in here, and it is not. This is a good little road for it to try though, because this is a very weird intersection here. I can go diagonal, there's traffic coming that way. I'm making a hard right here. So, oh, that was really good. Wow, okay. All right, so let's get back on track here. It missed the first turn out of the point there. I think probably because of the cones. So yeah, it needs to be on this side of the road here. This is one of those roads where, the road I'm on now is one of those roads where you have to kind of share with oncoming traffic. It's quite tricky in a lot of areas in Newport. Okay. So yeah, it had a hard time going around those cones with the construction, but the correction it handled very well. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit here. So yeah, I'm on my way to work, and we just got this update like while I was, getting ready to hop into the shower to leave. So I went as fast as I could to try to get out early so that I could do a quick spin through town before I head up to Boston. I gotta say, even though it missed that turn so far, I'm really loving this behavior. It's been really confident in the turns that it's made. Those were some narrow streets where we got back onto the navigation route, and it handled those really well, and I had never been down there before. So up here we're gonna have to get into the right-hand lane for an upcoming right onto Thames Street, and we've got some traffic today, so let's see how it squeezes in. This is an instance where sometimes I have to be aggressive in order to get over if people don't let you in, which they don't normally hear because people are not usually considerate drivers. It's going a little slow here. I just gave it a little tap. I'm assuming because the traffic in front of me was still stopped. Okay, it should get over now. It can. Okay. Now this guy is being a jerk. Is he gonna let me over? Yes. All right. So that was good. I mean, because that guy was coming up on me, and when he saw my blinker on, he did slow down, which is nice. But my car made that maneuver pretty well, considering that it's kind of busy today. So let's see how we do turning onto Thames Street. It's kind of hit or miss how well it does here. Seems like it's reacting to these pedestrians a little bit. Okay, that was excellent. Totally normal. Sometimes it kind of freaks out there for some reason and kind of gives me the jerky wheel and hesitates, but that was completely normal. So we've got some pedestrians today. According to the release notes, the car is going to react better to that external, you know, inputs, stimulation, because sometimes it, especially when there's a lot of pedestrians, it you know, in past versions, it's gotten a little skittish. Actually, no more pedestrians now, but we'll see how it does in the future. In the summer, it gets real busy down here, and when I came through here last year on Beta, it was like literally swerving. Like every time I would see somebody on the sidewalk like that, it was like swerving over to the other side. Okay, let's navigate to Jane Pickens Theater and Event Center. I'm going to miss Pope. All right, I'm going to take over here because that was my fault. I was yakking too much and didn't change my destination at the right time. But this is where I have a lot of problems. It's very hit or miss. If it gets the creeping up here onto Spring, there's a big house and fence here. So I like how it's approaching. It goes slower here. Okay, well, there was nobody coming, so that was fine. And it was a pretty decent turn too. So we'll head toward Washington Square, which again, it's always been a disappointment. Oh, so coming up, I don't know if you'll see it on video, but we had our St. Patrick's Day parade was on Saturday. Needs to get over. Oh, I wonder if it's taking me a different way. I don't want to go that way. I'm gonna make it weird. The navigation is taking me away. It has never taken me before. I want to go down Spring Street. Ooh, still wants to turn down there. Let me make it, oh, I wonder if the road is closed up here. Oh no. Okay, you can't see it. Back there, a house collapsed. One of the old colonial houses Newport is famous for. You know, we've got the highest level of, or highest concentration of preserved colonials in the United States. And over the weekend, one of them was being renovated, turned into condos or something, and the contractor had taken down all the support beams on the interior, and the thing collapsed on Saturday in high winds, the whole building. They had to tear it down. So sad, because it was built in the 1700s, which for the United States is pretty old. All right, we're doing pretty good, other than the fact that the navigation wanted to take me some weird way that I didn't want it to go. I've been okay with stopping. At this stop sign, sometimes it stops way too far back. Let's see how it does. It's a little far back, but it was better than past attempts. Go around Washington Square. Let's see what happens. Does it pick the right way? Okay, Okay, that was actually quite smooth. Okay, let's see how we do here. Ooh, it's really close to the curb there. I disconnected. All right, it's stopping here again. It really doesn't like it when there's, I'm taking over. It doesn't like it when there's traffic parked. It doesn't like this whole area, period. But when there's traffic parked here, I think it thinks that they are lead cars. And it's like thinking about it, trying to figure it out. Now, it's doing pretty well today going through this area, which it doesn't like a lot of times because it's like a wide open area with no markings. It often slows for this crosswalk, and I don't know why. Let's see how we do going around. Oh, wow, that was quite sure. That was actually really good. It still messed up in the area that it always messes up in. All right, so now I'm gonna head out of town. I'll keep recording just to see how it does getting out of town. We're gonna go around the construction here. This is where we have to watch for the diagonal traffic. We're gonna go on the far side of that cone. It kind of has a hard time there sometimes because of the, I'm sure maybe the construction, and it's a very odd intersection. Let's see if we wait. No, it wasn't gonna wait. All right, that car is signaling me to go, so I'm just gonna go because of course Beta doesn't understand that kind of signal. So not so great on the diagonal traffic there. Again, he kind of hesitated. I think if I had gone, he would have just let me go. I think he was kind of, you know, kind of one of those deals where we're gonna see, you know, where you have to like read what the other driver is intending. Okay, now we've got a car we have to wait for coming from behind, and it did a really good job with